1, 2, 3, My baby don't mess around because she loves me.
Hey everyone, it's Jade. It is time for my journal flip for the month of May. Here is where we left off in April, so let's go ahead and get started. May 1st, I discovered that I could not find my social security card. I'm sure it's around here in this house somewhere. I just have no idea where. So I went to the social security office to apply for a new one. I was surprised. I was in and out of there in like less than 10 minutes. And they said it would take 5 to 7 days. It actually ended up coming sooner than that. So, and this is the card that came with it. I just attached it to that journal spread. Here on this day, I had my kidney transplant appointment, and we did some shopping. While we were up there, my mom came with me this time, thinking that since I scheduled on a Wednesday, I'd get to see the actual surgeon, Dr. Strada. But of course, that didn't quite work out. So, anyway. The next day, well, not the next day, May 4th, I found out one of my friends just crossed Delta. And so I was trying to make her a personalized tumbler, which I ended up making. I finally got it right. I went through 3 cups. But glitter is the devil, guys. It doesn't matter how much you try to keep it contained and in one area, it gets everywhere and all over everything, and it's just a pain in the butt sometimes. But I mean, it's pretty, it's so pretty, but it's just a pain in the butt. On May 6th, my mom had to go to the hospital. She was having chest pain. She went through the ER. Thankfully, all the tests checked out and everything was fine. They think it was just like a gastro issue. So I'm very thankful about that. I hate to even think about something being wrong with my mom. That's just, I can't fathom that. So thank the Lord that everything was okay. On this day, this is actually May 7th. She came home in the morning. They did keep her overnight for observations just in case, but she came home in the morning. They scheduled her stress test just to, keep making sure everything was okay and make sure everything checked out. Had a weird dream this day. So I don't know. I just kind of put a quick jot about it there. Here is my spread for Mother's Day. A lot of people were actually making these shirts or having these shirts made for their mom for Mother's Day. I decided for the spread, just to make it into a sticker on my silhouette and put me and my siblings' names, and established 1980 because that's when she became a mom. That's when my brother was born, and just put a simple happy Mother's Day. So that's how I recorded Mother's Day this year. Let's see. Next starts my vacation days. We went to Florida from the 18th through the 21st. Here this day we arrived on the 18th. We stayed at the DoubleTree that's near the Universal entrance, and they gave us this cookie. Oh my God, guys, those cookies are awesome. So we just had some food and hung around. We went to the outlets this day, and I saved the door thing here. This is just a little acetate piece. It's got like an airplane on it. Just kind of indicate traveling. I like the way it looks with this here. The next day we went out to Disney Springs. I actually ended up getting a cold this day because the only thing about this trip that sucked was that it rained pretty much the whole time. But I saw this big old Avengers poster and took a picture with it close to T'Challa. And we ended up having dinner at the House of Blues, but kind of standing out in the rain for a good little while. Ended up that night with a sore throat and coughing and stuff. And so the next day, me and my sister went to Islands of Adventure for Universal. I've been wanting to do this forever, and I refused to go until I had a kidney because I just did not want to have to drag all of my dialysis crap with me on vacation that I wanted to enjoy. When I wanted to go, because I've been wanting to do the Wizarding World of Harry Potter for forever now. So Here are our tickets. I'm not going to turn these over. Well, my tickets. One was for the park and one was for an express ticket. If you can afford it, guys, I definitely suggest getting the express ticket to bypass the lines. I don't think we waited over 3 minutes for any ride that we went on. It's definitely worth it if you can afford it. So here's just the logo, Islands of Adventure. Here is a picture of the map. And basically just taking pictures and stuff throughout the park to remember stuff by us. My little sister or whatever. They had a bubblegum shrimp there. The next, we went straight to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Here's the entrance here to Hogsmeade, castle in the background, and then you get the Hogwarts Express train. And me and my sister took pictures there. I actually ended up with the conductor. I looked a hot mess because it was raining. It was a mess, guys. There's the castle again. Here's my wand. I got Hermione's wand. My sister actually bought my wand for me. Thank you, Pooh. And she ended up with Sirius Black's wand. I think she's going to end up giving it to my nephew. And the one other thing I really wanted to do while I was there was have a butter beer. So I got one of those. I'm not a big beer person, but this was actually pretty good. I really like the top, of course, the best. It's like got this creamy substance on it. It almost tastes like melted ice cream. So it was really good, and this is continued. She had to go to the train station to get something was up with her express ticket. They had to go fix it or whatever. But, and this is just the castle in the background. And this is about us about to leave the Harry Potter world here or whatever. We did Ollivander's shop. We did the Hippogriff, Flight of the Hippogriff, and we did the main Harry Potter ride there. And then we went on. We went through Jurassic. I think there's like King Kong or something. We did one of those rides. And then we arrived at the Marvel superhero island part of the park, and we kind of putted around there for a little while. She took a picture with Captain America because some little boy she knows really loves Captain America, so she wanted to take a picture with him and send it to him. I love Captain America too, so I get it. And then I took a picture of this. It's like a pothole, sort of, but it has this logo on it. One of the stores, taking a picture of the display of comic books and stuff. And we did the Spider-Man ride, I believe it was. And we also did the Hulk roller coaster. That was the best ride of the whole trip. Loved it. This was the next day. It was the 21st, and I was ready to go. As you can see, I'm ready to go. You know, by the end of it all, I had a fun trip. I was glad I got to do Harry Potter, but I was definitely ready to leave and go home. I'm a homebody. I just miss my home when I'm not in it for a little while. So that morning I had Frosted Flakes, so I just kept the thing and tipped it in here. It's my boarding pass. Over here, I kind of wrote down what we did that day because our flight didn't leave for a little while. We stored our bags at the hotel after we checked out. And we went back to the stores for a little while just to kind of kill time before we had to go to the airport. So that's what I wrote about back here. And what I did was just put one of those Target pockets here and just put like things to remember my trip with. Like I ended up buying some Betty Boop pens. It was a 3-pack of pens, and I love Betty Boop. She was in the Marvel section. Some more pictures I had cut out in anticipation of using them with these spreads, but these were like the extras or the doubles or whatever, and like some receipts for butterbeer and all that kind of stuff during my trip. So anyway, this is the last page here, and I used to have these recurring dreams, and it was always kind of about this. It was about the same thing, but like the content and the atmosphere and the place and all circumstances would be different, but it was about the same thing pretty much. And I thought that they had stopped. They had stopped a while ago. I hadn't had one in a very long time, and I was hoping that I would never have another one again. But it seems like that is not the case. So they came back. I don't know what it means. I don't even know if it ever meant anything. And I think that's what bothers me about it the most. But anyway, that's it for the month of May. Not a whole lot going on. So thank you all for watching. If you have any comments or questions about my flip, then definitely leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.